Good evening. Welcome home. My name is Daniel Brower. I use any pronouns, and I am the associate pastor here at First Christian Church of Decatur. Welcome to our 601 Wednesday check-in and meditation. I hope that everyone is having a nice night tonight. A special hello to all of our church members watching this after the fact because they are in a meeting down the hall right now. And a special hello to everybody in the library who's watching me do this. I'm in the front office, and that's always real fun. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What I did want to talk about is what I've been doing Monday nights. If you were at the board meeting on Sunday, Allison Woolridge was like, tell them what you're doing on Monday nights. And I had to think for a minute. I was like, what am I doing on Monday? On Monday nights, I've been taking part in the Disciples of Christ Interim Ministries Interim Ministers class. It is absolutely fantastic. It has been a truly excellent time of learning and sharing with people who have done interim ministry, people who are thinking about interim ministry, and people who have literally written the book on interim ministry. So just so much wisdom and sharing and, relationship building is happening in that space. It's phenomenal. And our facilitators have given us a ton of great resources around guiding transitions in the church, next steps, where to start, what to do, and roadmaps as we go down this journey of finding our next senior minister. We've talked a lot about different activities we could do and different questions that we could ask while discerning next steps as a congregation. And there were two questions that really just stood out to the whole class. The first question was, why did our church begin? Now, that's kind of easy to answer, thanks to the diligent work of our church historians. First Christian Decatur has a very well documented history. We have books and we have records. We have this neat little gold volume about the first 50 years. We have a lot of information on when the church was founded and by who and why and where and all this stuff. The past is sometimes very easy to sum up because it's past, it's over. But it's the next question that really got the whole class hung up. Why is our church still here? Why is First Christian Decatur still here? What are we doing here? What is our purpose in meeting at this church on the hill every single week? Why are we here now? Now, if you need to pause this recording, if you're not watching it live, if you need to pause it and sit with it for a minute, you can do that. Lord knows our class had to. Because with very few exceptions, none of us in the class had ever thought about that question. Why is our church here? Because it's always been here, as far as we know. Because it was here last week. Because why not? What do you mean, why are you here? But it's a question worth asking, you know? Why are we still here? Now, whenever I hear the phrase, why are you here? I always think about the story of Elijah the prophet hiding in the caves of Mount Horeb. Elijah, who is widely regarded as one of the greatest prophets of all time, had just finished participating in this incredible display of God's power. But the government took offense to that, so he ran off to the mountains. So Elijah is hiding in these caves, and the voice of the Lord comes to him and says, "Why are you here?" And Elijah said, "Man, everyone's out to get me, and Lord, I love you, and I'm your guy, but I'm out here all by myself, and I've got nowhere to go. What else am I supposed to do?" And the Lord said to Elijah, "Come here a minute." So Elijah walks out to the front of the cave, and the Lord showed him incredible signs of power, earthquakes and fire and strong wind, very similar to the big show Elijah just came from. And after all of this big stuff was done, the voice of the Lord came again to Elijah and said, Why are you here? And Elijah, who I can imagine might have felt a little bit embarrassed after all of that power, um, repeated himself and said, "Look, man, everyone is out to get me, and I'm here for you, God. I really want to do your work, but I'm just the one guy. I'm out here all by myself, and they're trying to kill me." And God said to Elijah, "You're not alone. There's a whole community out there of my people waiting for you. They'll support you, and so will I, because I'm with you no matter what." So, why are we here at First Christian Church of Decatur? We have seen incredible miracles done in this place, mighty and powerful things. We've all borne witness to them at one time or the other over the years. So, is this our mountaintop from which we proclaim those great works, this big love to our community and our world? Or has this place become our cave where we hide and lament about miracles that are past and how alone we are in an uncaring world? Why are we here? Who are we here for? What are we going to be now? Now, I hate to tell you this, I don't have the answers to those things. We have to discover them together. But I know that God is moving in this place. God is still speaking. And I have heard the voice of the Lord saying to us, "You are not alone. There is a community here of my people waiting for you. They'll support you, and so will I." God has promised to be with us no matter what the future holds. And as we move forward into that future, as we go bravely and we learn to articulate why we're here and who we're for and what we mean to do, we have each other. We have built a community here that cares for one another. And if we can take that, articulate our mission and our vision, take that to the world, we don't have to hide in a cave. We can move the whole mountain. There are so many opportunities, especially in this season, to join in the beloved community that is already here and to also reach out to the community that's beyond our doors. Now, obviously, the biggest opportunity we have for this now is the Christmas tree sale. Our trees are going to arrive on the 19th. The tree unloading is always an incredible experience of bonding and fellowship and food and hard work and just pine needles everywhere. I was shaking them out of my clothes for the next week. But don't let that stop you. I shouldn't have said that. Don't be scared. Come and join us for the tree unloading. And then come join us for the Christmas tree sale. It is an incredible opportunity to connect with not only the congregation that's already here, but the broader community. I'm really looking forward to it, and I really hope I'll see you there. But until the trees get here, until the sale begins, our Sunday worship service is still in the sanctuary and online every week at 10:25 a.m. I hope to see you there too. But whenever I see you, whether or not I see you, just know this. God put us here for a reason. We are here for a purpose. Because you know what? God made you special. God loves you very much. And so do I. I hope you have a great night or day, whatever.